Well, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Salt City Racing live podcast.
Yeah, good evening, everybody. And I guess how we got to kick this show off. I hate to have to start it off like this for the situation.
It's been a tough day.
Tough day. Mr. Jim Petty, rest in peace. We going to miss you. Tough deal for what he meant to racing, what he meant to the Hutchinson track with his dad and his history there. Santa Claus is the picture we show up there right now of Jim Petty. Our prayers and condolences go out to his family, his brothers, uncles, nephews, everybody that's intended to.
Family.
Been a lot of posts out there today of everybody posting about Jim Petty. Just sucks that he passed away here in the dealership and couldn't be with his family. But again, he loved the store. He loved being here. That's why he was here. He loved working for the Salt City. From that part too. So again, to his wife and his kids, talked to Joe today a little bit here on the showroom floor, and Jeremy and stuff. So guys, it's our hearts are out to the Petty family. Sure wish Jim was still here. I was excited for the second year of the 100 lapper.
Yeah, very much so.
Him selling laps, and now Nick and I are going to have to take that on, but we're going to continue that. I know that's one thing that his wife was begging for, to make sure that we would continue that and not stop it. And we're going to do that in Jim's memory.
Yep.
Somehow we'll get that get it in his memory or whatever, and continue that as long as we have that race over there. He was so proud of that. Selling those laps.
He was, man. He, he'd come in here like every day and sit down and talk to me and tell me, I sold this person a lap and I sold that person a lap, and everybody's so excited. I think we could sell them all twice. And he just had so much enthusiasm, and he put so much effort into helping us, any way he could with getting Salt City Racing off the ground. And he's just been such a great overall ambassador to racing, dirt track racing in this area for so many years, and he's going to be so missed by so many.
And the contacts he has in racing. My last conversation I had with him, he's here in the store, and he came in and said, "Hey, I got this list of drivers that I want to try to get there. We're having Ken Schrader come this year as our grand marshal of the Salt City 100, and he wanted to invite, and of course Ken's going to come down and takes autographs, and of course he's going to race both nights and everything else too. But he had a long list of drivers that he was getting ready to get in contact with to come and be part of that. Don't know how we're ever going to get those contacts.
Yeah, I mean, it's just he knew so many people. I mean, from the Johnny Rutherfords of the world, and guys that go way back, and he knew all those people, because he was around back when they were running the local races and the regional races, and just such a great guy, and just sad to see him go.
So if you're willing to step up and in Jim's memory, put $100 a lap out for the Salt City 100, or get a hold of Nick or I, because we want to do this in Jim's memory and and keep that alive for him forever. But the racing world is going to miss Jim.
Absolutely.
So anyway, Jim, rest in peace. And let's kick off the favorite show. I know he was on the show with us many times, and he loved being on this show with us too. So
if he wasn't here, he was watching it.
There you go. So anyway, Nick, we've had some more fun. Was over at the Pizza Ranch last night. Sorry you missed that. I wish you could have been there for that. It was so fun with the kids. We had the 51 car that Jeremy Campbell drives.
Yep. Ojar's car.
Ojar was over there with us. He was so gracious with his car to bring it over. And then Caleb Dale had his stock car there. So just enough room for about 3 cars to set up out there at Pizza Ranch. It's our kids' night out. Kids eat for free with a paying adult from 4:30 to 8.
Yep.
And so we gave a kids ticket to every kid that showed up over there last night from that part. So it was a lot of fun. A lot of fun getting the kids in the cars and taking pictures and stuff. So check out all the pictures on Salt City and that we did over there last night. It was a lot of fun, and we're going to do it again next Tuesday.
Yep, I'll be there next Tuesday. I'll see if I can get Everett to come along.
There you go. So a lot of fun. So anyway, we need to go through everybody. I can't tell you the response that we've had with the new sponsors and the new packages and everything we put together. Nick, you've got the list there. Let's I don't know. We've got so many now. It's crazy. We're going to drive Gus nuts on getting our sponsor page put up correctly from that stuff too. Had a good day over there today again.
Did.
From that part. So I'm going to start off with the day, and then I'll let you kick off everything else. Today we sat down with APAC Shears, and I tell you, that was just a great meeting with them. We've got they're donating a water truck and a VIP night and stuff, so it's great to add them into the package. Two great gentlemen we met with today. It was just fantastic from that part too. So then we sat down with Saltcity Brewery, and we're going to sit down and we're going to have some exciting stuff there. It looks like tease. We're going to have a Saltcity Racing beer that they're going to brew up. That's going to be pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, no, they're not going to have to change the name much.
Not much, right? Exactly. So then we talked to Frank Sell, and he's got 3 companies over there in Hutch. Frank's Trailer Sales, his dent repair, and then his coffee.
Yep. And that's kind of what it's become famous for, is the coffee.
It's called Get the Hustle, or
it's called it's called Get Shit Done.
Yep.
Instead of an I, it's an exclamation point.
But, right, but it's also the home of the hustle.
Yeah. So his slogan is it's the home of the hustle, and that's kind of his thing. So what Frank's going to do is he's going to give us some money to put towards hard charger awards for our IMCA classes on IMCA nights, and it's going to be the home of the hustle hard charger.
That's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah. So that's going to be there, and then Color by Design. That's another. It's a paint supply.
Yep.
There in Hutch, they sponsor a couple race cars already and stuff, but they're going to throw us some paint to paint those white tires down on the infield that inside the track, and they want to grow some more stuff. That was just kind of the first thing we kind of talked to them about.
Yep.
From that part too. So we'll pick up those new sponsors. Nick, I'll let you rattle off everything else that we got, and let's go.
Absolutely. So, of course, Murphy Tractor and Equipment, those guys giving us a road grader and some equipment. They're bringing some extra equipment over next week to kind of get the racetrack prepped up for the first race. Richardson Brothers Construction, Andale Ready Mix and Ox Materials. They got a bunch of wall panels replaced. I think they finished up today, actually, so that's cool. BG Products. They're going to have a VIP night with us. Construction Rentals of Salina. They have also helped us out with some smaller equipment, like some telehandlers and some skid loaders and some extra lighting and stuff like that. Evans Building Company. They're going to be the title sponsor of the Saltcity 100 this year. Zener Electric. They stepped up and bought us some of those cool Whalen caution lights. So we're not going to have those up for the first race. There's a little bit of fabrication and electrical work that's going to go into that, but we are going to have them up as soon as we can. Can Equip, they give us a tractor to pull our pick with. Egbert Liquor and Jackson Meats, they help us out with some food and some beverages for our VIP nights. And the Bradbury Company, Alan Samuels Chrysler Dodge Jeep. They are one of our platinum sponsors for this year. Quality Body Shop, paid to have the gates updated. So we've got 2 good gates on the racetrack. Lowen Graphics, they're doing all of our sign printing, and they're sponsoring our pace truck. Bob Gertz Automotive, Hutch Auto Body, Pro Value Insurance is another one of our platinum sponsors this year. Woodwork Manufacturing, AutoZone has stepped up. AutoZone Corporate has stepped up to help us this year. That's going to be a great partnership. Superior Boiler, they're going to have a VIP night for a lot of their customers and their employees. Hutchison Community College, Scott's Professional Landscaping is going to be the sponsor of the yellow flag. So every time the yellow flag comes out, we'll thank those guys. Our presenting sponsor, B&B Hydraulics, is going to be the presenting sponsor for Saltcity Racing. We're working on getting the logo updated, so we should have that done here by next week's show. And Weber Auto Glass, they've sponsored our water truck. And, of course, Pizza Ranch, helping us out with all of our food for our VIP nights. And letting us come over and participate in their kids' night and hand out some tickets. So, going to be a great year, a lot of fun, a lot of great marketing partners.
Exactly. So let's see, wall panels. They should all possibly be up. We'll put up 12 new wall panels. So that's pretty cool. And there's some neat stamping in a few of those wall panels, guys. Nice. So everybody needs to check those out. So as we need to put more wall panels up, we'll be able to basically Ox Materials punched or engraved, not engraved, but it embossed their logo into the wall panel. So if you're interested in purchasing one of those, let us know. We'd love to put your logo in one of the wall panels as we keep putting them up new. the gates are very, very close, and let me tell you, the gates look very well.
Very nice.
On that part. It's a lot more safer and stuff too. So, Nick, it's right around the corner. We're going to do this podcast next week. We're going to be hot and heavy, deep into getting everything ready and stuff. So,
we're going to be at the racetrack probably.
Yeah. So excited for the Heartland Modifies to get there. They have had some great races this year so far. So it's going to be fun on that part too. And then 305 sprint cars. And Sue, our first inaugural winner is going to be at the first race, right?
Excited. It's can't wait for it to be here. It's been a lot of work getting here, but we're ready to go for 2025.
All right. Questions coming over on the side there, Nick. I don't know if we missed anything up top there.
Tony, scroll back down.
Picture. It's all right.
Oh, you're fine. Scroll back down. There you go. Tony asks if Jake is going to run Salina in the late model. We're going to be there on Saturday night.
We will not be there Friday because we're going to be racing at our track, and Jake can't run that race car by himself. So, yes, we'll be there on Saturday at Salina with the late model.
Yep. How much is a purse for 100 laps? It's a lot of money. It pays $10,000 to win.
Okay.
Heartland Modifieds. Yep. Dallas is excited. Yep. We're all excited, man.
Okay. So we got our comments taken care of. Now, next thing we've got next Tuesday night, we will be over Pizza Ranch one more time again, handing out tickets for the kids from 4:30 to 7 with the cars. So if you want to come over and get some, if you got a kid 12 and under, they eat free. I'm not sure who's calling the phone here. Is this maybe Kyler?
Yes, sir.
Hey, what's up?
Hey. Hi, buddy.
Hey.
You've been a busy boy, haven't you?
Today's been a busy day.
Yeah, I get it.
It's been an interesting day, hasn't it, for you?
What's that weather look like for Saturday night there, Kyler? You got the heat wave coming?
It's one of those things where we expect to have off and on, and unfortunately for me, it's not looking the best here in Dodge City, but we'll stay and observe the weather a little bit, and we'll make the call before Saturday. One thing I don't like is I don't like to get drivers here and have to cancel. We've done that.
Yep.
And that's unfortunate, but I will say that Dodge City is probably one of the best places that you can take a little bit of rain, because a lot of times what happens when a track gets rained out, it rains the pits out.
Yep. And
we don't have that issue. And I think our track crew can prepare for a little bit of rain. It's not we're only supposed to get a quarter inch. It's the cold weather and then the no fans coming out. Nobody wants to set through any kind of a moisture with the cold. So we're just a little bit and see what's going on. But Kansas would like to get in.
Kansas weather can change in 24 hours, so we'll just keep watching the weather and hopefully we can get a race in and go, buddy. But if not, it's not the end of the world. But I sure hope we can race.
Well, you too. And then like I was telling Nick earlier, as soon as we get done with Dodge City, we're gonna switch gears and head your direction, and we're gonna get the big old half mile ready to go.
Yes, so exciting. So again, where I was leaving off there, next Tuesday is Pizza Ranch again, giving away kids tickets. We'll be there from 4:30 to 7, and it's a Pizza Ranch. The kids, if you have a paying adult, kids eat for free on every Tuesday night. That's pretty cool. So we're kind of hand in hand to hand out those kids tickets again. So we'll have 3 more race cars over there. Hey, Eric Cheshman says he wants to come. Hey, Eric, I get to bring a couple mods, but I already got the 3 cars lined up to come over already. The guys that already had volunteered from 2 weeks ago to bring their cars. So we took 3 this week, and we're going to take 3 more next week. If we keep doing this, Eric, maybe we can do it again or sometime in the near future, whatever, too, for that part. So be ready to go to the Pizza Ranch next Tuesday, 4:30 to 7 to get your free tickets over there. You might slide in there now. They might have a few extra tickets that somebody maybe left over there.
Yeah, left the tickets over there.
I did leave a few tickets over there and told them to hand them out.
Caleb Dale brought up something interesting that we need to talk about, because we would have forgot all about it, is we're going to have an open practice on Thursday night. So,
Kyle, did you get that?
Yeah, no, that sounds great. We'll have the track ready to go, and what time are we starting at? About 7?
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah, give everybody a little bit of opportunity to get off work and come out and play around.
Yep.
It's one of those things where not only do the drivers need a little bit of practice, but it's been a long winter, and it's always good to have us have a little practice too.
There we go.
Yeah, just check everything out, make sure things are working right and all that stuff, and that part too. So it'll be fun. Kyler, you're coming over Tuesday to get started. The wall panels, they tell me, are up. The gates are just about finished. The grader's sitting there, and I will have a packer sitting there for you no later than Tuesday, but it'll probably be over there Friday is kind of what Curtis was telling me on that part. And then, of course, we have our water truck sponsored by Weber Auto Glass to be over there for you to get started on Tuesday, Kyler, but then the APAC Shears truck will get there on Thursday. So if we need to get it sooner, you might need to tell me, but I think it will probably be okay.
It takes an army to do what we do, and without these partners and these partnerships with all these different companies, I'll tell you what, we just couldn't do it without them.
Absolutely not.
Looking forward to getting in some of this equipment and getting this thing dialed in, because it's going to be a good year. A lot of racing, and hopefully we can get some lights put up. Meant to get you guys a picture, but decided to take a little tumble before I could get the picture and send it off to you today. But
you took a little tumble, you said?
Well, but what's one of those things where we'll get you pictures, we'll get these lights hung up, and how exciting just to see the different improvements coming to the fairgrounds. I mean, not only with the new gates, the new lights, and all the other stuff that we're doing, the tires buried. It's, we're really taking the time to make this place great for everybody. So,
yep.
Going to be a good season.
So everybody get on My Race Pass. The tickets are out there to get bought. Not too early to get it done.
And all the tickets for all the races are available for sale. So even the Salt City 100 is up there now too. So get in there and buy them up.
Yep. So get those tickets bought. Next Tuesday, please get over to Pizza Ranch and buy some food. Why not? They're helping us tremendously. And it was great to have the fans we had over there yesterday. The kids were so excited. And Ojar had that car over there, and it was easy to get kids in and out of that one. It wasn't quite as easy to get them out of Jake's late model, but Caleb Daly, he had a lot of kids flying around his car too, so it was a lot of fun over there. Even though my feet were numb to my knees from standing over that pavement, it was still a lot of fun. It's exciting to see those young kids have fun with those cars. So
that's what it's all about.
Yeah, jump over and hit the Pizza Ranch next Tuesday, 4:30 to 7. Check out their hot rods, get some food, and we will have free tickets over there too for the kids 12 and under.
Yep.
Practice night next Thursday. Week from tomorrow. Racing on Friday. Kyler, are you ready? That's my big question. Have you found you got everything ready? You got your socks found? You got everything ready to go?
Everything's ready to go. It's gonna be action packed for sure.
Okay.
So
hold on, Nick. You know who else? It just dawned on me. Who else we forgot about?
Who'd we forget about?
We got our wreckers from Hutch Recovery.
Yeah.
Forgot about that. He's coming over. He picked up an extra wrecker just for us, and it is a hook truck, but he's also going to have the rollback with the wheel lift on it.
Yep.
So we're good on the wrecker side too. Kyler, you don't have to haul that blue wrecker over anymore. Your guys are going to love us for that, right?
Yeah. And it's one of those things where, God dang, it just takes an army, man. We got it, and we're starting out with a bang.
Yep.
Let's keep the motion going.
Okay, a couple more questions. Card only this year. Yes, it is still going card this year. Card only. It's and let me tell you about that card only. By doing that last year, everybody, it was so great to be able to take that data that we scanned. We knew where everybody came from, zip code wise, everything. We put that data and gave it to the state, and giving that data, accurate data, giving that to the state helped us get that impact report study done that I presented to the Fair Board and presented to the City Council to show them exactly what kind of an impact these races did for that. So that drastically helped. I think without that impact study, we still might not have got this 3-year contract done to show the proof of what this does for Reno County and the dollars that's driving there. So that's why that cash deal non-cash is so important. And I'm going to tell you, talk to several business owners that are now partners of ours and commend us for that. Even happened today. Thanked us very much for doing that part too. What else you got up there, Nick?
Cody Williams says, let's go, guys. Yeah, let's go.
Yep.
We having hobby stocks on May 23rd.
Speaking of Cody Williams, he's knocking at the door for his hundredth win here in the hobby stock, and I'd kind of like to have him happen right there at Dodge City. He's got a good thing going at Dodge City, and hopefully the weather cooperates where we can get him that 100th win.
Cody, comment. What are you up to? 99?
Yeah,
98?
he was at 99 this weekend, and he still has Walkini, but I put a curse on him. He ain't getting it at Walkini. He's going to get it at Dodge on Saturday.
Okay.
He can get second. I told him he can get second, but we're gonna
Can't ever count him out.
Yeah.
no.
What all is racing at Dodge on Saturday?
Yeah, so we're excited to bring in the 305s to our weekly program now, as well as the late models. Both going to be weekly and national points shows for both the sprint cars and the late models. And then we have our modified sport mods and hobby stocks. So 5 great divisions, and yeah, we look forward to having an action-packed night of racing.
Okay, going to be fun. Going to be cold, but going to be fun.
We're excited.
Unless you got the heat gods coming, do you, Tyler?
Well, I'm a little down on my dancing right at the moment, but we'll try to muster up some way to get them summoned.
All right, we'll keep an eye on that weather. Hopefully it goes away because we need to come race. We need to have some fun. Everything else too. So once again, everybody, don't forget Pizza Ranch next Tuesday, 4:30 to 7. Come over and check out the hot rods. Check out and get your kids 12 and under a free ticket. Get you some free food at the Pizza Ranch, and open practice next Thursday. Say 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock.
Start that off. And what else am I leaving off, guys?
I think that about covers it.
Okay, again, our condolences to the Petty family. Jim, rest in peace. Just sorry you had to happen the way it did. And the legend will live on forever. We will keep his $100 per lap live as long as we possibly can in his memory. And Lisa and I were already talking about a few things to do in his memory too over there this summer stuff too. And that's, I know Vicky was really concerned and hoping we were going to continue to keep Jim's legacy alive with that, because he loved that so much and so proud of that. And he was, so we'll definitely keep that alive just for Jim. So anyway, everybody, anything else to think of?
Let's get ready to go race.
Let's go ready to race. Let's go have some fun. Holler Modified Touring Series, thanks for coming. In United Rebel 305 sprint cars. Kyler, thanks for bringing those guys up. It's going to be a fun-packed action night for the first opening night. And
also on the 25th, we're going to have the Touch-A-Truck for the kids.
God, I forgot about that. We've got the SWAT team coming. We got the National Guard coming. We've got fire, police, and all that stuff. First 100 kids coming through the gates going to get some flags that Casey Joe Gimmel helped participate. 5 kids are going to get with Mike Striegel, who's the flagman for the Heartland Modified Touring Series, and he's going to take 5 kids down through the pits. He give them a tour and everything else at the pits, so that'll be a lot of fun too. So, Casey Joe, thank you. Everything you're doing to help this at Salt City and everything you do for racing is very much appreciative.
Yep.
And your ideas, your thoughts, your actions are just fantastic, and the excitement level that you bring. So, Casey Joe, thanks for everything you're doing to help do that. The Touch-A-Truck event will be a blast for those kids from 5 basically to 6:30 on that part too.
Yep.
Okay. So everybody have a great night. Rest in peace, Jim Petty, and your family. Your condolences. Very sorry. And everybody, I know what Jim would say. Let's go racing.
Let's go.